Okay, in this video, I'm going to explain one of the premium WordPress themes that I use and personally that I love that you can use with your own affiliate marketing, and it's called divi, D-I-V-I, and that is sold by elegantthemes.com. It's part of a membership where you get not only one theme, you get all the themes that are included in your membership for elegantthemes.com. Plus, you also get all the WordPress plugins and extra goodies that come with your membership. So let me first explain about divi and why I prefer to use divi compared to all the other themes out there. So if you're an affiliate and you're using WordPress and you want to build landing page type of sites, specifically if you are using more of the sniper method that I explained in this course, and you are trying to build a landing page to get opt-ins just like what you see on the screen here, then there are definitely many options out there for you. But I would avoid buying any kind of WordPress theme that is sold by internet marketers through JVZoo or ClickBank or something like that. It's not that those themes are not good. They are, but they do not remain good for a long time, if you know what I mean. The problem with buying a lot of these themes, WordPress themes that are created by online marketers who are launching it big time through JVZoo, is that after a while, give it 6 months, a year, the updates stop coming. And then you're stuck with pretty much outdated theme. And moving from one theme to another in WordPress, especially when you're using those advanced themes, is not really something that is very easy to do, because a lot of them are using shortcodes to get the layout that they want, or using some third-party plugin to control the layout. So when you switch themes and the new theme does not support the same type of shortcode as a previous theme, then there's a lot of work for you to do to modify your pages. So if you'd follow my recommendation, I would definitely recommend the divi theme. You can produce very simple, elegant looking sites that are fast, and that's one thing I love with the divi themes. Your pages load very fast because it is very optimized for the desktop and also for mobile. In fact, for mobile, I think the divi theme is one of the best optimized themes out there. So this page that you see here is for the launch of Shorty, our WordPress plugin for affiliate marketers. And if you just look at this part here, this is called above the fold. So above the fold, without having to scroll any further, I can easily fill in my headline, my tagline, the video, and the call to action, and the opt-in form as well. And the opt-in form here is generated by divi itself using API with popular email marketing services. So it looks really elegant. It looks as if it's part of the entire layout, instead of having just the opt-in form look weird and look like it's not part of the page itself. So let me scroll down, and you can see with divi, you can easily create countdown timers. You can have simple effects for your images, for screenshots, and when you click on that, everything works perfectly. So the big image here that you see is also a plugin that is included in divi itself, the light box. Next, I scroll down. Okay, so you can have all these blurbs here. You can have a call to action with a custom background and a custom button as well. Very easy to do. And you can have more snippets or blurbs here that you can center. So you can put the images in the center instead of aligning it to the left or right. And you can have a pricing table as well. These are all default or built-in features of the divi theme. More countdown, you can do your FAQs just like that. Very smooth, very nice. More call to action and countdown timers. You have your entire footer section here, very highly customizable with the divi theme. Plus, as you notice, the header also is only visible when I scroll. Okay, that's also a feature in the divi theme. So let me click on edit page now and show you the layout for this page. So this is how the page looks like inside. Okay, you have what is called the divi builder, also designed by elegantthemes.com. And this is, for me, one of the pros of using the divi theme. A lot of the so-called advanced themes out there allow you to build a layout for your page, provided that you install some other third-party plugins. And for me, the less plugins involved, the better it is, because there are less points of failure in terms of incompatibility or other problems. So since the divi builder comes pre-packaged with the divi theme, it really works really beautifully out of the box. And you can have rows. The blue line here, this is the row, and these are columns within the row, so you can easily switch between different column layouts that you want. And then you can insert modules into the column. So there are lots of modules here. There's an accordion, audio player, bar counters, button, blurbs, blog, call to action, comments, contact form as well. Not using any third-party plugin, but the built-in or pre-packaged contact form system with divi. Then you have your countdown timer, email opt-in forms, and images, login, counter, map, gallery, lots of other stuff that you can see here. As an affiliate marketer also, testimonials, tabs, social media follow buttons, video slider, pricing tables, post slider, almost everything you need as an affiliate marketer to generate leads, to build a powerful, beautiful looking website. You can get it done with the divi theme and the functions. So you can create your content just like how I did here. What I like to do is divide my page into a few segments or sections, as you can see throughout here. So the first section here is just the headline, the video, the email opt-in, and the countdown. Now once I have this in sections like this, it's very easy to move the section that you want up or down like this, or move the individual modules to wherever you want it to. And then for the feature section where I put all the screenshots, I've put it into a separate section by itself. So I can always create a different page and move those sections around if I want to do any kind of split testing. Now, the other pro in using divi is that you can save your layouts to the library. Okay, so once you have saved layouts to the library, you can click add from library here, and you can choose stuff that you have already added into the library. And when you go to the library and update the global files, the ones that are highlighted in green here, then a single change to the global library would affect every single page that is using the code or the snippets in that library. And for me, that makes perfect sense. For example, let's say the launch countdown. Okay, I'm launching a product and I've put the launch countdown in many different pages. Now, when the countdown is over, when the product is launched, or when the launch is over, then all I have to do is go to the library and edit the launch countdown just one time, and every single page will be updated. Not all the premium WordPress themes that are around allow you to do this. Some themes allow you to save your current page as a template, but then once you reuse the same template on, let's say, 10 different pages, then all those 10 pages exist by itself. And if you want to edit one single thing, for example, the launch countdown, you will need to go to all those 10 different pages and actually edit the countdown manually. So the way divi does it, by adding snippets to a library and allowing you to place those snippets wherever you want, while still allowing you to go back to the library and make those changes to impact or to affect all those pages that are using that library, for me, this really makes more sense. Now for the advanced user, okay, you can also do your own customization here. So when you click on module settings, you have the basic settings here for your headline, for example. And then you can choose to disable it on phone, tablet, or desktop. And then you go to advanced settings. And here you can even get it to look more like how you want it to. Custom margins, background image, background color. If you're good at HTML and CSS, you can just click on custom CSS. Everything is very neatly organized here, so you can add your own custom CSS to get it to look exactly like how you want it to. And then another neat function in divi is the preview button here. So when you click on preview, you can instantly preview the module or the component that you're working with in desktop view, in tablet view, and in mobile view as well. And that really makes it very, very easy for you to plan your sections of your page. Another important function in divi is a very simple undo button. And a lot of themes just do not have an undo function built into the theme editor itself. Divi does. It's something that they added recently. If you have experienced the older versions of Divi, you may not have the undo button or redo button, or also see history button. Okay, so when I click on see history here, I can see all the history since I last logged in and edited this page, and I can just go back to any previous version that I want to. So let me show you the settings page for the Divi theme itself. So in the settings section, this is also something new in the newer version of Divi. Previously, it used to look pretty crap, okay, but now they have significantly improved it. You can edit anything that you want about the theme that you're using. Give it a logo, an icon, and as you can see, lots of stuff that you can edit to customize it to exactly how you want. You can click on navigation to modify your navigation options, layout. You can even click on ads to add your own ads. Okay, you can add banner ads to different sections of the page and have it appear automatically on all your pages or all your posts. You also have some built-in SEO features, as you can see here, which you may or may not want to use. I certainly don't use them because I use a dedicated SEO plugin called Yoast SEO for WordPress. And then click on integration, and here you can have all the codes that you want to put into your WordPress blog, for example Google Analytics, or other scripts like such as retargeting scripts, pixel conversion, Facebook pixel scripts, anything that you want. You can add it to the head section, which means it will be invisible, not visible on your page at all. The body section, you can also add code to the top of your post and bottom of your post. So these two areas here are very important. As I explained in my video where I talked about the most effective layout for your website, if you haven't watched that yet, you can go back to the course and watch that. And then you also have your module customizer and role editor over here, but I'm going to show you the Divi library because this is really for me one of the most powerful features in Divi. Okay, so once I have saved some sections into my library, I can always go back to the library here. Okay, and for example, I want to edit the launch countdown. And the color green here indicates that this is a global library. Okay, so you can save two types of library: standard templates and global. The difference is a global library here, when you edit, it's updated on all pages that is using this library. And the standard template basically means that once you have loaded the standard template onto a page, then it exists by itself and you can customize it, but the source template is not really affected at all. So now I can just click on countdown timer here. I can set a different time. Okay, so for example, I want to relaunch Shorty in April 5th. Okay, I'm going to click April 5th, done. And I'm going to click save and exit. Click on update. And now every single page that is using the countdown timer will automatically also be updated. Alright, so there's definitely a lot more things to see in the Divi theme, but let me explain how to get it. So how to get the Divi theme is it's sold through Elegant Themes, as I mentioned, and they have lots and lots of themes. So when I click on themes here, and you can see all the different themes available. Okay, just by looking at the numbers here, you can see there are lots and lots of themes. And the guys behind Elegant Themes, they do a really good job, not only in the design of the themes, the functionality of the themes, but also in terms of support. And they provide very good support, constant updates, always improving, always adding new features that make sense to their themes and their plugins. So you have Divi here, and you have Extra, which is a variation of Divi, which I explained in a different video in my course. And then you have all the other themes as well. So lots of different themes, and you have plugins as well. So you can get the Divi Builder, an opt-in plugin, social media plugin, a mobile optimization plugin, lots of other plugins. Now let's look at the cost of the Elegant Themes membership. So this is the shocking part here, okay? For lifetime access, you get all themes, all plugins, perpetual updates, lifetime updates, and you can use your themes on unlimited websites. There are really two options here for you, okay? You can use the lifetime access. It costs $249 one time, or you can pay per year, $89 per year. Or you can go for personal. Now the difference with the personal is that you don't get access to the plugins, you don't get access to the Photoshop files, and basically that's it. But you can still use the divi theme or any other theme that is included in the Elegant Themes membership on an unlimited number of websites. So you don't need to keep buying the same theme over and over again. And that is not something that I can say for a lot of the other themes being sold out there. That is just a single site license. For example, if you go to themeforest.net, you can find lots of good looking WordPress themes there as well. But the license there basically is a single purchase for a single domain. So if you want to have it on 3 domains, then the cost just goes up and up and up from there. So for me, definitely the divi theme is going to be one of the mainstays in my online marketing in 2016 and beyond, because it works. It has all the features that I need without the gimmicks, without the tricks, without the stuff that just gets in the way. It's very fast in terms of loading speed, which really affects your SEO a lot compared to other themes out there that look good but is sluggish in just too much of code being loaded for every single page. And if you want to get the divi theme, then by all means you can go to elegantthemes.com and select the membership that you are most comfortable with, and you can start using every single theme that is included.